Welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is part 7 of Let's Play Danganronpa 2. We last left off... Well, you guys get the idea.
Damn it! Are you kidding me?
Oh! Huh? Something like this. Hold it. What? See? Huh? What the? You serious? That's right! Who lies?
Hey!
Like...
Maybe she was juggling baseball bats, and she's just really bad at it.
In other words... What's this? I don't like this. No way! Yoo-hoo! So... It's the Monokuma file! Do your best. Hey! Perhaps. So basically... Why?
Damn it!
Hey. 'Cause it's bad.
I agree.
Well? Killing. Understood. I'm gonna do it! Perhaps.
A single blow, holy shit. So whoever hit her had to be strong.
How suspicious. See? Well,
Hey. Ah. Maybe.
but still. It appears.
Ah. Man.
Yep. Well, hey. That's wrong. I see. However, perhaps. However, could it be? It cannot be! I am sorry!
What?
It appears.
There's no way. Like, I can't remember the girl's name. The lolly chick. The very short girl. Who's very rude to everybody. Like, she wouldn't have been strong enough to land a lethal blow even with a metal bat, would she?
I'm sorry. You're so evil. Ooh. Got it?
Hi, Connie.
Damn it.
It's really fucking high up there.
What? Leave it to me. Now then. I'll beat you up. All right.
I see this as an absolute win. My hands are full of thighs.
Balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff.
Yeah, I mean, she is muscular and
Every time I
tall.
get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
I want to fuck you. No beating around the bush there. Yeah.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full body massage.
That's weird. That's very inappropriate. That's very.
So, how's the window?
Let's see.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on.
What? It just lifts out?
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy. See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
And how the fuck would you get up there? They would have had to have a rope.
Huh? Like... So... I got it. Why? pissed me off. You.
One, we did get useful information. Two, that was also useful information.
Actually... Yep. So... let's go.
Right through Yuhiko? Nope, it's Najito.
Hello there.
Why?
Well,
You don't sound that sad about this. We're like Nappa to Vegeta. Why do you sound so bored?
amazing. Now.
It's Monami! That's...
Now.
That's right!
Man. Now then.
Hey. Huh? Well? Want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
See? That's right.
purely intentional. We open the specific murder case. Tragic killing occurred with grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled that the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there was a secret behind that incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover. However, tragedy befell the girls. Several days over the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, was murdered by somebody. What in the world happened in this once peaceful academy? By playing this missing first third day, you'll be able to understand that mystery. Will the answers you seek are hidden in the Truth Edition? Will you be able to reach the truth? Now then, let's start with the first day, when it all began. Okay. Okay, Girl A obviously sounds like... Okay, Wait a minute. Girl E is Mahiru. Girl E is Mahiru. She keeps taking fucking pictures. Girl A is Mikon. And Girl B is the very short lolly girl. C and D, however, I'm not sure. But yeah, Girl E is Mahiru, who definitely got her head bashed in. And Mikon and the short lolly girl. I kind of think maybe the short lolly girl hit it. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to kill something bad if you hit it just right. Girl C and Girl D are either Heiko or Ibuki? No, that was Girl D, that's Mahiru. Oh, Girl E is Sonia. Are we making the comparison of the pervert being the soda guy, the mechanic? Though, different cultures have different meanings for that word. A lot of times, like the word hentai means pervert, it just means sexually explicit anime. Though in times past, the word pervert has meant different things. Sometimes it can mean a lecherous person who's just like trying to sneak a peek at women in a hot spring. It can also mean a gay person or a rapist, depending on the context and the country and the time. But there are times where it's meant all those things. It's kind of like at one point in dialogue it used to be written that, you know, you have people that people said or they exclaimed. At one point, you know, you can have a quotation where it said somebody ejaculated, where the word ejaculated meant to have a very strong, enthusiastic response. But people stopped using it because they started feeling, well, it was inappropriate to say in polite conversation. Same way the word gay could mean happy, or the word queer just meant weird or unusual, or out of place. lot of times there's multiple words that have different meanings but sound the same, and there's also times that there are words that it's the same word but it can have multiple meanings. I don't know, wordplay is kind of interesting. Where am I going? Second floor? What's up? Okay. How are these kids in a fucking school after hours without any adults? The superiors, apparently an inconvenience. Okay. I saw nothing. Everything's fine. Let's go. No, everything's fine. Didn't I already do that? Okay, there's a window. What floor are we on? Second floor, but it still would have hurt. I mean, we can't, like, we're not masters of parkour. We're not Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah. Well, that's horror. That's really horrific. We won't be suspects because we all found it together. So we're all each other's alibi. Okay. What am I even looking at? I don't even... What even is this? What is this? What am I looking at? I've lost track of who is supposed to be who. Guy F. What? What?
That's right. Yep. See? Perhaps.
Producer, Monokumo. Director, Monokumo. Supervisor, Monokumo. 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 Sumiki, Kyoko, Miyoda, Sato, Kazurio. Producer Supreme, you motherfucker. Lord Hyper Super Guru Kami Guru from Team 4 Star would approve.
See?
So is Fuyuhiko the killer in this scenario?
Miracle! Ta-da! By the way... Phew! Isn't that wonderful?
Why not? It's probably the envelope that Fuyuhiko got.
Too bad!
Aww. You... perhaps... Hey, hey. Leave it to me.
You sound jealous.
Hello there. You caught me? Man. Well... You don't know? Bye now.
Yeah, one thing we can't do is go to the airport. Hey guys.
Well. Sorry.
What?
Well, technically true. That actually isn't a lie. I mean, if we don't solve the case, we're all gonna die.
What the? Jeez!
Wait!
Okay, I know you guys are really... I need to check on my Tamagotchi. Okay. Nikon, you're in a video game.
Hey, hey. Well... Why? Oh. Guitar! Oh. Oh! I see. That's totally it!
I see. You don't know?
But still...
Huh? How mean. No, that's wrong. Isn't that right? It's obvious.
You're like the very sad, depressed Heath Ledger.
Well... Hey.
That's weird. Bye!
We saw you running and crying from the fucking beach house and we found your gummy bears.
Now then. Bye now.
I should talk to Sonia.
See?
I just noticed all the boys are one side, all the girls are the other side. I think this is her face over here. Yeah.
Phew!
I see a Monokuma. Yeah, that's sad.
See? Yep. See?
Oh, she got that envelope. I'm trying to pick up the bear. I'm trying to pick up the bear.
No.
Hey. Yep.
Now we can catch Ifrit.
But still.
Excuse me, what? That appears to be Sonia. But she is very much alive.
Oh.
can't tell who that would be. I can't remember who that is.
See?
I can't remember. I can't remember whose physique matches that.
Yep.
But that one was clearly Sonia. But she's alive.
Huh? See?
Right. Fuyo Hiko was the first person to actually beat the game. And what he did is after beating the game, he gave this to the photographer girl.
Wait. Time out.
Be the only person that mentioned a sister in the entire fucking game.
Yep. Hey, hey.
Now. Bow to me.
Nope, fuck you.
Actually...
So...
Yep.
Yep.
What? Bye now.
Wrong way. I don't remember where I was going. Shit. Where am I going? Beach house.
Now then.
My!
Whoa! Hello there.
What the heck?
Big news!
Okay, so what's up, guys?
Big news!
Yeah?
See? Listen! Well? That is an order! Hey. Wow! Anyway.
That's weird.
However, as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
I feel like the character John Cena's playing in the new Suicide Squad movie would definitely
That
agree.
would be me! Sparkling justice! Well? What? Do you have a minute? However,
Like, why?
listen!
Wow.
Hey, what's up, Mikon? Wait, it looked like she was crawling. With the blood stain, it looked like she was crawling to escape.
Oh my.
Dude, normally I'd agree with you, but this is not the time.
Why... Yep. Now then. See?
You traced everyone's shoes. But can we trust to use the correct people's names?
Yep. Yep. Well... Perhaps... See?
We already know that she's Gummy Bear Addict.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end! Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Now then. All right.
There is no escape.
Why you? Stop it!
Sheesh!
Unbelievable.
What is happening to you? What the fuck is this?
Bastard! Anyway, see ya later!
This is bad.
Like,
Show some spirit!
This, too, must be...
listen! Listen! 'Cause it's bad. then...
Alrighty!
It's nearly
You're so evil!
So... impossible!
That is...
No, no! Like...
Well, it can't be, yeah. At least this picture's red. He's dead. So why is our picture? We know it's not us. You know, it's like, my alibi is I was there. I watched myself the whole time. It's like, what's your alibi? Well, I couldn't have possibly been there, because I was home. Who's your alibi? Me. I watched myself the whole time. I have skills now! Maybe one, but still, something. Post gauge, recover faster, effective during non-stop debate, hangman gabbit, and panic talk action.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
We'll call this a part. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. Now let's get going. Well, I want to check over here to make sure it makes it stop it. Yep, it's still going.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Okay, Lord Super Kami Guru.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights! Ah, a nasty... Huh?
Damn it. I think it's Girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me!
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
I know that one, Ibuki.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday!
Okay, sounds like a date.
Let's move on to Girl D.
I see! Girl D is Mahiro, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
It's his younger sister.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed.
I see! The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and set me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be?
The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to...
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Okay, Cartman.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
I think because she was a bitch. Oh, okay, it's a different person. Revenge.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic...
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some... How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing game.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other...
Then, forget this!
Wouldn't she have also been injured?
It's not
Glass
you
is
to
really
say
sharp,
old
man.
guys.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Maybe?
Crap! After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway! Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Internet powers activate. Trying to scroll through this. Broken base, window shatter. Gotcha.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to them, you need to go through the... Plus, the other 4 girls should have been...
At the entrance hall, heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
Like I said, thank you, Internet. Because there's no way I'm gonna figure this shit out.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met me. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Dude, is your digestive system okay?
Which means I'll feel disgusting!
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Probably not. Probably gone dumb, but you know, I don't use the silencer, so I'm cool with that. You did say the person wanted to choke her.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
What?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death
There was a
blow
shit
to
ton
the
of
head?
gravel.
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon
Yeah, the
that was
gravel,
used to
yeah.
beat, it should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation conducts universal...
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
You wrapped up gravel inside a swimsuit?
killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all! And gravel is impossible! It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag, then the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel...
I remember back when I was younger, I actually was trained to be a lifeguard. I did a bunch of shit when I came to that. Like, I could actually swim. I think I was 14 years old back then, but I got actual medical training to be a proper lifeguard. I knew a lot of training with that, like proper way to do CPR, proper way to rescue people. Hell, the proper way to jump into a pool from above water so that you don't actually go underwater. Because if you see somebody drowning, you lose eye contact with them. Well, not like you're staring in the eyes as they're drowning, but I mean, you're watching where they are. If they fall into like a lake or river, you won't know where they are because you'll lose contact. But if you have your legs spread vertically and your arms are horizontally, you can clap them together as you land into the water with enough force so that if you're jumping above the water, your head will never submerge. That way you can keep your eyes focused on exactly where the drowning person is, so where you have to save them. Or a way to say if somebody's suffered a spinal injury, you have to get them out of the water. You don't want to move their back or neck any more than necessary, or else you could actually kill or cause further damage. But there's a certain way that you can put your arms on them, to where you have your forearm from your elbow to your wrist aligned for your right arm on their spine. And your right hand is steadying their skull. And then your left hand is alongside the center of the rib cage, centering their neck. Now what you then have to do is you have to swim sideways using, I forget what it's called, but it's basically you're using a form of a scissor kick with your legs sideways to push yourself. Now I'll say this, it is very hard to do that and not fall into the water. And by fall into the water I mean drown yourself. And by honestly, I'd say it's impossible. Now, what I mean by impossible is it's not possible to save somebody that way, but I mean it's impossible to keep your head above the water at all times. Because after all, you are prioritizing the safety of the person you are saving. So, and of course they're unconscious, so you have to keep their head above water at all times. So what you're doing is you're using both your arms to steady their, spinal column to stay stable, and to keep their head above water. But you can only propel yourself using your legs. So you're on your side, and you're using your legs. But the thing is this, you can't keep your own head out of the water at that time. I would estimate maybe 76% of the time when you're doing that, your own head keeps submerging underwater. So you have to time your breaths. Basically, every other time your head comes out of the water, you alternate between taking a breath in to a breath out. But I'd say, 76% of the time, when I was practicing to do that sort of stuff, granted, at least when you're practicing, the person you're doing with is alive and okay. But you're keeping their head above water at all times, and they're acting like dead weight. Whereas you, most of the time, your head is submerged, and you're having to swim using only your legs and supporting them. It's actually very hard. You almost feel like you're drowning yourself trying to save somebody. But another thing, speaking of pants, which is what brought this up, is take a pair of jeans. What you can do is, say if you need an impromptu flotation device, you can take a pair of blue jeans on. And what you do is you first tie the individual legs, and then you tie the individual legs together. What you can then do is you can then take it from the waist and just plop it down to the water really hard. And it basically functions like a small flotation device because you're able to compress a little bit of air in there. It's not the most effective thing, and you have to keep it very stable or else you lose the air that's contained. But using that, you can actually use a pair of blue jeans as a flotation device by holding air in it that way. It's not very effective and it doesn't last for very long because the air isn't very stable and you have to keep the air in there. But it's a way of helping. I know one thing I did is I had to swim 20 feet down Well, no, that was further in. It would have been probably about 14 feet deep then. Shallowest. So somewhere between 14 to 20 feet deep. One of the things was trying to get a certain weight off the ground. And granted, you couldn't see shit, so you had to feel it. But they didn't have it at the time, but I wanted to take care of that prerequisite for that training thing as is. So what I did is, there was a section that was marked off for diving. It was a particular deeper section. It was the 14 to 20 feet area. What they used is they used a half cinder block. It was a cinder block that was cut in half. So, I can't remember, but it basically was a chunk of concrete the size of a person's skull. So, it's like 20 feet down. So I was like, okay, how about I just go down and lift that up from the ground? So what I did is I took a really deep breath, and then I swam straight down vertically 20 feet until I got to the bottom of that lake. Lake is a bit of a strong word because it's not like it's huge. I'd say it was only maybe a half mile wide. So does that count? I think it does. I mean, it's a lake, so it was fresh water, and there were some sections that would be actually as deep as 100 feet, but those sections were like for boating only. But the section I was at only went down to 20 feet deep. But what I did is I just swam down vertically until I got to the ground with the concrete block is. I couldn't just straight up lift it off the ground. It was too heavy. Granted, being underwater does help, but it helps more with a human body. Concrete is not a very buoyant substance. However, what I was able to do is I was able to squat around the concrete block, use my both arms to lift it, and then what I did is I pushed with my legs using my quadriceps to push off the ground, so I basically did a jump. Because by using the concrete block, I wasn't floating at all. I was actually on the actual ground of the lake. So what I then did is I squatted, basically ass down to the ground, as low as I could go, and then I used my legs to push myself up as hard as I could to basically jump against the force of everything. Now, of course, my arms were holding the concrete block, so I was using my legs only, and I was just using flutter kicks as hard as I fucking could. Now, when I got to the surface, I couldn't actually lift the concrete block all the way out of the water. I just barely got my mouth out of the water to get air and lift the concrete block up enough to show them, like, hey, I got it. And then I dropped it back down. And then somebody actually had to grab my hand because I was too exhausted to actually grab the... It was like a dock. It was a flotation dock. It was basically a bunch of wood on top of a bunch of flotation. They're very sturdy plastic buoy things. It was a makeshift dock, a section off that area. But yeah, that was exhausting.
Sorry if it went off topic.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Are we talking about Phoenix, right?
Before the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Okay, on that note, anyone who made Danganronpa, are you watching this? Do you find it interesting when people figure your shit out? If you do, good for you.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And From there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
What?
You can? That's pretty scary.
What has occurred?
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Monokuma.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
We're not here to convict you for murders you committed before the island.
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because they're...
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
The bat.
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just gonna go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up for you.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
You're not a very nice person. Yep.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
No? Shit.
Damn it!
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko... She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
All I had to do was wait 1 second!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are.
Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
First off, all he did was trace your shoe. 2, especially with 2 years of life missing, you're technically an adult. You're 18 years old. You're just extremely fucking short.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about...
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now!
So you...
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that's a...
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Gummy bears. Oh, we're gonna... Letter. That also works. Your name was on a letter.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong! Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
That letter! It's the one...
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner for Yuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The power of gummy bears.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
He watched you.
I have captured the Hiyoko who summoned Mahiru to the... When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all! Sparkling,
What?
which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
I cannot get over the fucking headbanging over there.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you.
He looks like EA with that pose.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures.
Character from Yu Hakusho.
Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
Okay.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy!
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house!
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this.
Internet powers activate. Gummy bag, dropped gummy. Okay.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed you!
I'm telling...
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding in the... So that's when you dropped the gummy!
No, that's wrong!
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
Someone who obviously doesn't like you.
I'll get my revenge!
I wonder who couldn't like you!
I might!
You are such a stuck-up bitch for someone so fucking short.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet. We're not done with Hyoko
Probably
yet.
this. I haven't used it.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong! Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
You keep making shit up. I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot
You don't have to
do
be
that.
sorry, Mikon.
Only a coward threatens women.
I also agree with this.
I'm pretty sure.
Actually, only a coward threatens anyone.
I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true. Let's assume Hyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Would she be able to?
If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yep, I didn't see a speck of blood on her, just a lot of fucking crying.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
Then why didn't you run to us and say, hey, I found a dead person?
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proved!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that yet!
No, the way this game is set up, no. Internet powers activate. Okay, shower room. So shower room, washed off in the shower. Shower room, washed off in the shower. Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, Fuyuhiko.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body! Hyoko is the only killer I can think of! If Mahiru didn't block, then Hyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body! Hyoko is the only killer I can think of!
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house!
Why didn't that work?
After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower!
There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through those words! Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on!
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I see!
She can't tie the damn kimono.
Listen to me.
And Mahiru is the one who ties it
Hyoko
for
went
her.
through this before. Which means Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Why do you care so much, fucking Monokuma?
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me!
How are you both lawful and chaotic evil?
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got
And it's not like he's neutral evil. He literally is the extreme of chaotic evil and the extreme of lawful evil.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Well then, let's ask the person to your
I
immediate
can
right.
attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve.
Well, you do have fighting spirit.
All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
I'm pretty sure that would kill somebody.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Well, we gotta figure out who would frame you to be the killer.
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't... Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
This is why we don't care about you.
I'm sorry for being pig barf!
And...
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say... Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Why didn't you show us that? And here's the thing, that looks like the same fucking handwriting as the other letter.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Whoa!
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say that...
Hiyoko,
Since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
I see!
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part...
I haven't checked my mailbox a single damn time.
Wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
How much Mortal Kombat do you play?
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then... Mahiru's killer! How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Should we just give him, like... JOJO, I feel like if I ever were to hang out with you, I'm going to have to give you a fucking blue ram.
You can just lightly punch him to death later.
No, then we have another class
So
trial.
based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep! Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Well, I mean, as long as we're careful about it, prescription medicines are safe. It's just, 1, sometimes things have interactions. 2, we need to know what they treat, what side effects they have, what dosages, and some things can be addictive.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
What the hell could she have done? I think it's common sense. Hey, here's medicines that are very strong. They're very useful if you have a serious ailment, but if you take it for the wrong thing, it will kill you.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet.
That's why anytime you get a prescription from a doctor, a pharmacist is there to answer all your questions, and also, even if you don't ask questions, they give you warnings about don't take with this, be careful not to drive, things that just be careful.
And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help. The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
It is a legitimate reason to be sad, but I don't give a shit because you're a bitch.
Hiyoko, please do...
Is it really okay to believe her so easily?
She
She might be
probably is
faking those
half the
tears.
time.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you. You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with every—
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way.
How are you still tied up if you're able to raise a fucking arm?
What do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
I don't think he cares either way. If the killer wins, he gets to kill everyone else. If the killer gets caught, he still gets to execute the killer. At the end of the day, he's still getting his fucking rocks off.
Hey, what? He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Well now,
Hey!
correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What?
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already—
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They were probably there the whole time, but they had to leave through that window in the shower room. That's really high up, man.
They wouldn't have
like
to
bring
do
a rope
something
ladder or
that
something at a time?
troublesome, as long as they hid somewhere with—
That's impossible! There's nowhere to— I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Huh.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened.
Damn it! Damn it! What the fuck? Logic dive. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. What? fuck are you describing? Almost sounds like you're talking about a... What? What? What is this logic dive shit? What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Speed. How do I do the jumpy thing? Oh, that's a break. That's accelerate. Okay, that's a jump. Okay. That's also a jump? Okay, so I can push forward, go back, and tap Y. So anything else that's a break, speed. Okay, so A would be speed up, B is break, Y is jump. Okay. When did the killer... Hold up. I say this way. This is kind of cool though. When did the killer after Hyoko left? What is... Okay. Whoa! Where was the killer hiding while he was up? They probably had to come back in through the window, too? Well, I was obviously wrong. My eyes.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Crap!
I mean... That's not possible, is it?
Crap!
Inside the closet with her?
Killer was probably hiding.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there. And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Surfboard.
Here!
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on. 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy. I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kinda like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
That's not a saying!
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard cave.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
So the first person to technically discover the body would be the short girl whose name I can't remember. And then the soda guy went ahead of me. That's 2, but the body announcement thing went off before I got there. So
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying...
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Yeah, I hated this feature. I hated this fucking feature a lot. Because it means I have not only to choose between truth bullets, but also there's a possibility that everything that is a weak spot could actually be a truth bullet itself. So it increases the options for my multiple choice failure. Okay. I only have one. Okay, that helps. But obviously, you wouldn't mention the whole.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
What do you eat?
The other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Nope. Chiaki's a thing. I don't know. Internet powers activate. Other than the shower would have been impossible. Okay.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have...
They didn't have to use... what about the wetsuit? Maybe they wore one. If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong!
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what? I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those?
After all, they used all clear liquids. They didn't use a thing with dyes.
I've seen through it.
What? Why are you disagreeing?
In theory, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully. That there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator
No,
were
I am
used.
not going to try to guess this. Internet powers activate. Okay. Trash can, no water bottles. Okay. Okay, already selected the trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
How many?
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words! There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
Why the fuck were you arguing so much with that, Peiko?
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
No, it's not.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention, when I
And you were the one who brought it up,
house
man.
a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic.
Then, the plastic water bottles.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I
I
thought.
probably wouldn't have realized this if she hadn't just argued with me about it.
Hold on.
Is that...
Let me ask.
Like I said, Peiko, if it wasn't for you arguing the way you did just now, I would have not suspected you. But the timing of that... All of these swimsuits are amazing. I can see where her nipples are. She was dry. Select myself. You seem kind of flustered about this.
You're the only one! Peiko, is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer!
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
Why are you defending
No
her?
one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to...
Why are you defending her?
Not so fast!
Oh!
It's too soon to decide
because
who's the killer!
she was the one who avenged your sister, right? Or the one who killed... No, she would have been the one who killed you. I'm so confused!
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach!
Now that you've...
The roadside door was blocked! And if it's impossible to leave, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation,
Were you two
then
sleeping
show me what you
together?
got.
Because that's the only explanation I can have for why a guy would be upset at a woman being accused of murder in a situation that doesn't even involve him. Are you two sleeping together?
We might have an answer.
Or were you her? Oh, well then you would have been stuck there. But were you two sleeping together?
Do you worry? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
That's what I was thinking.
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide it? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
None of that's appropriate. Also, none of us were implying that.
No! Please don't be violent!
Nope. Like, I know, like, she carries that sword case with her at all times. So... Internet powers activate. Bamboo sword. Her sword's made of bamboo? Well, it is kendo. That was made out of wood. Bamboo sword. So I need B. Okay. Damn, I want... Oh. With S. That's a... Is that an M or a W? That's an M. I need the letter O.
Got it!
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that
I guess
easily.
that does qualify as ninja-like skill.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
That would be extremely difficult. Also, that would hurt my feet.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Yeah, I feel like you guys almost border on anorexia.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
At least it's easier than the one in Danganronpa 1. Damn it!
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left. This is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her,
She looks like she's 30 years old in this picture.
she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have
been an even greater plan.
No, you just back off!
Stop trying to help people kill us!
Is it true? You really killed
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
You two were definitely fucking each other. There is no way around this, Fuyuhiko. And that's why you were so embarrassed to be around there. Because you had met up with her earlier at that point. She was fucking you. Which, I mean, I don't blame you, because I totally would fuck her. I mean, hell, I made the 0-2 joke. Like, the 0-2 dance and the 0-2, you know, hopping up and down thing, which looks like a sexual position. Cowgirl, to be precise. Yeah, when I saw her like that, especially that swimsuit, the idea of her bouncing up and down on my dick definitely came to mind. So I don't blame you at all. Good for you.
You don't have any proof.
But the fact that you're this upset,
unless there's proof.
You are in love with her. You really, really want to stay together with her.
Got it, you bastard.
You two are definitely fucking.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of
What is that smile?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
This makes it sound like you've done it multiple times.
For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Wait, are you actually the serial killer, Sailor Moon?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father.
Why is this conversation making me hungry?
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Dude, I think you stuck your dick in crazy, man.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Kuchibi!
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Whatever amount of seriousness. This is both comical and scary.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Oh my god.
Now then, let's execute justice!
You even put a fucking emoji there?
What? What the fuck?
I know, man, right?
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill!
Pecco finally snapped!
Oh no, she was already snapped.
Everyone, Please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice!
Hey, you got to meet your hero, right?
Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but...
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask! This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
What the fuck is that emoji? Is that Wolverine? Is that Wolverine from X-Men?
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Why are you the most normal person here? For the fuck's sakes! Why is the JOJO character the most normal person in the game? In a game that is obviously produced by Lord Super Kami Guru.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleep?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because she threw away a picture.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
I don't think you're okay.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Hecko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
I know this is a serious moment, but looking at the pretty girl's face at the left side of the screen, I can't help but imagine a dick being in her mouth and that, her moving forward and back is a blowjob. You guys can see that too, right? I'm not the only one, right? 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 In the words of Krillin and Goku, I am currently in image training.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
We got the Wolverine emoji again. What is that emoji?
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
But yeah, there's no just... By the way, Hecko and the Yakuza guy were definitely fucking each other. No? Right, I don't have to... What? That has to be right.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand.
That would have hurt your foot, though. But
as long as they're able to reach the
an
window,
athletic person,
all they had to do
me,
was pull the bag to
Plus I'm
retrieve the
heavy.
sword.
The bamboo sword was snapped under my weight.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it?
There is a tanuki bear that will kill you.
She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Monokuma is just so fucking bored of
Then
this
I
shit.
shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within
You're
you
asking
all,
us to not vote
and
you out.
save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
I don't think you know your audience very well. We don't agree with
Give me
you.
a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to
Why
waste.
do you sound like fucking Mozgus? M-O-Z-G-U-S. Mozgus from the Berserk anime.
I can't stand her anymore.
He's more of a prevalent
Already an
Berserk manga, but
executor.
still.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Eat my
finally woke up!
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time? Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please?
Continue our discussion?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just
Yes,
has a little
she
more
is.
passion about them than most.
That's called being an enthusiast.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Yes, I agree completely.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. There's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete!
Yes?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. That would be me. Sparkling justice! The article was written in their native language, so
If she had a translator,
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish, so Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
Petco, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, you insist that you're sparkling justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Will you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary, and even if you find out my duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Were you and Fuyuhiko working together?
She's back to
Was he the
normal?
real killer? But he never touched the body?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
So was Fuyuhiko the real killer? You two were fucking each other. And he...
What do you mean? Fulfilled
Like,
its purpose?
Fuyuhiko's the
too
one who
late?
found
What are
out
you
about it,
getting at?
overheard the shit, talked to you, you two were fucking, and then he used you as a tool to...
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! Rescue.
I have no purpose.
Tool?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it. I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least 3 people, and in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rule, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Seriously, you and Fuyuhiko are fucking each other.
You're the only one! Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder. There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister. Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before.
I'm pretty sure Monokumo's gonna be flexible with these rules because it entertains him.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill him. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my beliefs.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a
They were
simpler
fucking.
explanation?
Means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Unless he was in there, hit her with the fucking bat. He's not the killer.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Do you work for the fucking mafia?
That is the truth of this case.
What, your sworn loyalty to the
I'm
fucking
sure you
mafia?
realize it by now. it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect. In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Again, why is the JOJO character the most normal person we have?
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Sorry.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Well, you just don't know.
What are you, a robot? That doesn't change. Regardless of your own personal feelings, you're still a human being. You can be other things too. You can be a tool, but you're still a human. Wait, I need to check on my Tamagotchi. Hey, Tamagotchi, I want to give it a present. Would you like a Robine? They're pretty nice. Yay! He liked it. What did you got? What? Oh, right. We had more pressing issues. Back to the trial.
Hey.
No. I'm nothing but a tool.
What?
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
This doesn't seem like a healthy life at all.
That is my only reason for living.
That's not healthy.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
Why is everyone in this entire game so emotionally damaged?
Nothing.
Huh?
That is callous! I'm glad I wasn't, spending a lot of time with you.
You fiend.
No. I am nothing but a tool.
So he never ordered you to do it. He played the game, found out about what happened. He gave the shit to Mahiru to confirm because he wanted to know what was going on. But you, as the loyal servant you are, followed your master, watched what he was doing, listened to the conversation, found out they were responsible for his sister's death, and you acted on your own.
Damn it. Damn it! Don't fuck with me!
you.
So,
But... Oh my! Huh? But... Are you serious? Oh.
but... Hey,
What the?
damn it!
And so,
That is...
Hey,
Why, you...
But... Why?
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
Jeez. Huh?
young master, I am finished.
I mean, he didn't get any blood on him.
What?
Of course!
I mean, everyone's got their own different, viewpoints. I mean, we're all different. That's the biggest reason why it's hard. Like, it's both the greatest and the most confusing and difficult thing about the world is that right now we have 8+ billion human beings. And, I mean, even people in the same country. I mean, take here in America. I mean, you can't have an opinion about anything without someone disagreeing with you or taking offense to it, no matter what that opinion is. At the same time, I feel the greatest thing about our country is that we are supposed to be able to have freedom of speech, talk to each other about any viewpoint, and feel open with each other, that people won't try to kill you or hurt you for having a difference of opinion, that we can talk things through in a non-violent way, and just for everyone to be able to be friends with each other. But obviously that's not the case, because not just here in this country, but like every country in the world, there's people that kill each other over every reason imaginable. But the main thing is this: no one really truly understands each other or even their own motivations. All we can do is try to be kind to each other. So that's all we can do, just try to be kind. And just try to listen to each other.
Be quiet.
Yes, indeed!
It cannot be.
That's obviously wrong.
No.
This is troubling!
Honestly, you were still the one that delivered the killing blow.
great!
Wrong.
Why is it Najito is making you seem crazy? He is normal compared to you!
Now then.
The fucking killer Sailor Moon Justice Girl would be normal.
Huh? Hey. What?
Hold on.
What? Jeez.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Young master.
Young master!
Hey. Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pekka. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
This is not a healthy emotional sentiment for any human being to possess.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely.
You let him go through the front door before you put her against the door.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape! Sorry.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace. Pekka.
Young master!
Oh, too bad. Why you?
Hey. Jeez. Sorry. Huh?
Young master.
What?
Even so,
Echo.
I am terribly sorry. Goodbye.
Well, now it feels sad. It's okay, we forgive you. Mainly because the psychotic teddy bear is about to do something outlandish to you that will result in your death by a painful, terrifying, and despair-filled means. We can't really... I see. And please do not cause a senseless... It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master. And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again. And Hajime is like, of course. But yeah, how about this? Everyone watching this video, I'm raising my left arm right now. My left hand is in the sky. Now say it with me. Everyone here promises that we will never ever kill anyone ever. Now, things like self-defense or a pure accident is acceptable. But in that case, if it is self-defense or an accident, then go talk to the police. Go make sure it's aware of, because after all, the police will be like, oh, okay, you had no choice there, and they'll be perfectly understanding. But yeah, how about this? This is how we're going to achieve world peace, everyone. Just everyone agrees that no one will ever hurt anyone ever again. Okay? Okay. Now, everyone who's ever watched my videos is part of the world peace plan. The world peace is that no one will hurt anyone ever again. And we'll all just live happily ever after. And enjoy watching anime. So anime is pretty cool.
I will never feel
Go listen to some
despair.
Infected Mushroom. It's an amazing band. But yeah, world peace is now achieved because no one will ever hurt anyone ever again.
So cool!
Young Master Fuyuhiko,
So,
I want you to remember.
jeez.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Why?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
You needed a
never
friend.
needed a tool. So, you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
He's trying to say he loves you.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Echo. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master!
Court is adjourned. Okay. Wouldn't that break her bones moving like that? What? Was that actually him? What is happening? So they both died? Are they both dead? You executed them both? Oh shit, I thought he was gonna be alive with us and be crying the next few days. They literally forced him into it too. That was his. I thought it was maybe a dummy of it. But no, they forced the real him, and Monokuma forced her to cut down her own young master. And then he let go of the strings, and she just basically sat down, holding his severed head, and let the fucking robot stab her to death.
Such a waste.
Damn!
Damn it.
Oh.
Really? Such despair.
Technically 3.
Isn't that right?
Of Makoto?
Listen carefully.
Like, here's the thing. Obviously, Byakuya was here. So, did Monokuma eventually fucking catch, Byakuya and the others? And force them back in? I mean, it wouldn't be that much to say that they messed with people's memories more. Like, did you just, psychologically fuck with them and Byakuya coped with it by eating himself to death, and Makoto, coped with it by going insane?
What?
Wasn't he fucking decapitated?
Everyone!
You serious?
He was decapitated.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save
I mean, we do have the greatest nurse in the universe.
I'm trying, but his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you? God damn it!
So are we able to...
You're so stupid!
You stupid brother!
I don't! What the heck?
That's wrong.
Huh?
Hey!
So he actually tried to save her.
Hey!
Unbelievable. Fine. So... like...
What? What?
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood!
Dr. Killgood? Are you...
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later!
Okay. Okay.
Damn it. Perhaps.
Yeah.
However,
Fall.
Yeah, we just gotta let it go, guys.
damn.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
It's a big ass number.
4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
What, is Junko gonna come back to life?
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Okay.
Danganronpa.
Black Dragon Blade. We'll call that a video. Everyone out there, take care.